Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when a rap bun. Put you on a shirt up in pack, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my fashion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All them people haters and they passed them. Stars war when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. And here we can check out the story for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Robinson, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Thompson, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Gilbert Arenas is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Chambers. Then there's Worthy. And it's Granger in at the small forward position.
Here we go.
With COVID shortening the season and the schedule being tinkered with, Steve, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
You know, I don't think so. I think the length of games will go back to normal. I do think they might have a mid-season tournament. There's been talk of that, but so far, I think the games will reduce just because of COVID. It should go back to normal.
And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Miami. Dishes it to Pippen. Lets the three fly. The shot by Thompson, no good. Chambers against Robinson. McGrady outside.
Miami foul. Scottie Pippen. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Heat on D. Here's Arenas. Last game he had 12. And they get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the three. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Pippen. Last game, 26 points. Floats it up for Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Natural-born finisher DeMarcus Cousins bringing the hammer.
McGrady outside. The quick look, no good that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Thompson passes to Pippen. Here's Cousins. Rebounded by Chambers.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pippen for three. Arenas with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Chambers with a screen on Robinson. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Miami. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Washington. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And right now for Miami, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
Fans are looking for the loudest section for free t-shirts. Let's get loud.
Hardaway's checked in for Glenn Robinson III.
Wizards dance team.
Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. Number 1, the Wizards.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Arenas dishes to Granger. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Hardaway. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's McGrady. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And a new group in for the Heat.
Allen Houston.
Arenas against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chambers. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat with the lead. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Hardaway. He feeds it to Noah. On the wing, Granger from outside the arc. The Wizards with another miss. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Houston. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Arenas. Granger kicks it over to Arenas. Outside Worthy. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Tipped away. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. McGrady. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Hardaway passes to Houston. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. There's the pick. Here's Stojakovic. Count it from 12. We've seen the lead.
Team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that.
Arenas adds a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Manning. Here's Houston. He had 15 points last outing. Over McGrady. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out front, leading by just 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So with Cousins on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hardaway is out there with Pippen. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Noah. And it's Manning in at the 4 spot. Nobody near Gay. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Miami trailing. Right side Hardaway. Noah kicks to Pippen. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Defense of Butler is absolutely tremendous. Active hands, came away with a steal on that play.
Now Pippen. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Bailey passes to Kukoc. Pass to Smith. Stolen away. Pippen against Kukoc. Pippen, the pass to Manning. He kicks it to Robinson. With the drive and the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Stolen by Pippen. There's the dish to Robinson. The pass to Manning. Now here's Pippen. Pass to Noah. Shot clock at 6. Gay against Hardaway. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gay outside. It's not going to go for him. Great defense that time from Noah. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hardaway kicks to Robinson. 1:36 left to play here in the half. And the rejection by Smith. Gay against Noah. No good from Gay.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Pippen against Gay to the inside. Here's Noah. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Noah's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Hey fans, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! And your Wizards dancer!
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Butler. Putting up about 10 points a night, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
And then Smith with the dunk.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Houston. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. High post Cousins. Passes it to Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Cousins. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And they're finally starting to shake off the horrible shooting slump they suffered there through the first quarter.
Here's Houston. Rodman sends a screen. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
There's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they perform. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Okay, now we'll look at some of the players who could be a part of the dunk contest during All-Star break.
We're getting really close to the dunk contest. I think it's going to be out of control. I cannot wait.
The damage that these guys are going to do to the rims, I hope they have in the back some spare cylinders so they could just bring them back out.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. Danny Granger out there with Worthy. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Wall. And it's Chambers in at the 5 spot. Here's Robinson. Granger with the rebound. Granger's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Wall, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Washington shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Now, here's Thompson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint, here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
Wall passes to Granger. Wall sets a screen for Granger. Drives to the hoop, and the rejection by Cousins. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Granger misses. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Pippen. No good that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. LaVine wide open. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. LaVine's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Time to get loud. All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Wizards second.
They've just been taking smarter, higher percentage shots, and they are hitting them with regularity right now.
Cousins with it, and Worthy picks him up defensively. Cousins, no good. Washington leading now by 6. Wall finds Levine. Back to Wall. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Wall's got 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Hardaway. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
I mean, one thing about DeMarcus, he's never had much of a problem scoring with contact.
Here's Wall, and the pass to Levine. From deep. Rebounded by Rodman. The Heat trail by 6. Down low. Cousins with the bucket. 8 points for him. All with it. 5 points in the game. Washington calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And Washington making a change here. Gay's checked in.
All right, let's check out the stats for Hardaway. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Chambers kicks to Wall.
2 minutes.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Heat foul.
It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat trail by 6. And here is Hardaway. Going inside, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Pass to Levine. Nobody near Granger. And another miss by Washington.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Hardaway against Gay. Hardaway passes to Manning, and he gets the bucket. Manning's got his first 2 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Hardaway against Levine to the middle. Chambers. And that one is hammered home.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to beat the wide open man.
Hardaway passes to Houston. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. The Heat making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all three.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
On the wing, Levine, covered by Noah.
Blocking foul called on Jonathan Noah.
It's his first trip to the line.
It's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Zach LaVine. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
And so LaVine nails both of them. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Houston, guarded by LaVine. Hardaway against Wall. Fader on the way. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Hardaway.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Wall looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. The 19-foot shot, and no good. Trying to use the glass. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Washington out in front, leading by a point. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Pippen is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Rodman in at the 4-man position. Now, here is Stojakovic. Poked away. Passes it to Cousins. To take the lead. Here's Bailey. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Misses the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Now, here is McGrady. Lays it up and banks it in. McGrady's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Thompson against McGrady. Rodman with a screen on McGrady. Pass to Pippen. Over Arenas. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Pippen's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Thompson against McGrady. It's hauled in by the Heat. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Now here's Thompson. Here's Cousins. Hits the front of the rim and out. The pass to Butler. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Here's Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Inside. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Now here's Pippen. Over McGrady. That's tipped. Wizards trail by 6. Shoots from the line. Jump shot is good that time.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Make some noise. And your Wizards answer.
And some changes here for the Heat. Robinson comes in for Stojakovic. Hardaway is subbed in for Scottie Pippen. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Robinson misses. Wizards trail by 4. Bailey passes to Arenas. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doesn't go for him. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Hardaway passes to Cousins. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
100% in the zone tonight. A score. Cousins making it look easy.
All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
.51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Arenas outside. Headshot off. And the Heat going the other way now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson against McGrady. Pass to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Rodman with a screen on Arenas. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Penny Hardaway. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Saxon wants to T-shirt. And your Wizards answer.
Here's McGrady. And again, Washington no good. Here's Houston. And so it's the Heat winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
Together. I let you rock, had me convinced that you ain't no better. Using trauma as excuses for your lack of effort. Would give advice on mental health like you're the chosen expert. But you might need one. If you see one, fill me in on tips and explanation. What's the reason? On causing bruising to my heart, you let me. You down while being down, you barely let me breathe it. And my new man, he got big racks, big back, big stacks. Peep that. But you ain't worth it.
it's the things that's worth it. I did not find you. You must think I'm blind, no, I didn't see what you pulled. You gotta be lying if you think I put up with more. No, she want that energy, don't belong in industry. What it could be, like it like a simile. Hit me on a flip, this ain't bounce back. This shit real long term, we take real long time. Okay now, big rap, big stacks, big, what's that?
Hey, when the squad links, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it, it's a. I had to let the world know it's my time. I had to come up on the check, I was down. And I was up to my neck, almost drowned. But I paid all my debts off out loud. They got paid, now to recall my files. Wouldn't be life if it all went as planned. Sacrifice made me go, not no lamb. Just no nice in the gym going hell, yeah, yeah. This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gon' eat. Keep my circle small, but it's still on fleek. Less is really more, so I don't feel lonely. Take it to the bank. Run it to the top, still got sweat on me. The man that my respect in the gym doing sets just to flex on everybody who had flexed on me. Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it, it's a. I had to let the world know it's my time. By design. Can't be moving too fast, trying to grind. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. I put it all on the line. I put it all on the line. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. When I get lit, you know I'ma share the shine. When the squad links, we don't care what the people on the side thinks. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. Don't wanna talk to no reporters like I'm Kyrie. Don't wanna talk to paparazzi like I'm Kanye. Every day I'm on the clock, that's what the time say. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon.
Let's have a Mid-City Fiesta with your West LA connection. Hop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections. We learning life's lessons while we lessons. A man but still a child and I have so many questions. Struggle all my life to evade the misconceptions. Then find a place to live between the negatives and positives. While trying to make money, slinging synonyms and homonyms. I went to Pop's house so I could visit moms and them. Cut to the mall, copped a brand new pair of Timberlands. Then dipped down a one-way, time to scoop up and chill with my people on this bright and sunny day. My was sipping, I'm slapping hands with gas. Okay, the shady spot so we can circulate the stress. Invades my brain, now I can't complain. I'm saying, what else is there to do besides relax? Let the problems in your mind become ancient artifacts. Perhaps these raps can help you alleviate the things that's got you tripping. Here, watch me demonstrate. First, you ignore the nonsense and clear your conscience. Let your pen touch the paper, write verbs and consonants. As the words become a sentence, you start to feel indifferent. The stress is out your mind, you feel like the weight was lifted. Terrific, I'm glad we had this time to discuss. I'm outro, call me if you wanna one up. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find when the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing
Make sure the family's in place and let the music unwind. I got plans to take charge like major outlets. I ride around the country chilling in my LA Express on every street corner. The importance of having fun. Empty don't nobody carry. Keep our minds on fun and let the drums do the banging. On any given day like Mr. Cooper, yo, we hanging. Under the blue sky to stay laced and small. Pollute your quarter-inch cables with all the sound that we brought. Can't get enough. So brother, pass another. Feel like a dad at a ball game. Lamping with his son, Chuck D, y'all word up. We bugging overtime from the light to the lime. Original star time. It's the double Chris one. And Camel brought the so we get game like on your sport channel. Take off the do-rag, replace it with a thinking cap. If you didn't know, tell the bro he should have known that. We here for one thing, and that's to remain. What's the name?
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find. Yo, LA, hit me one time, make it funky. Double down on my underground sound. I'm feeling lucky for this jackpot. I jack spot to fill in my crates. We laid back, chilling and feeling the music relates. We on the to the two, hanging with my crew. Always sitting down, until the afternoon turns to the moonlight. Funky tracks, freestyling all night, doing it right. No one with tight music make it better. My crew banging through blocks like from up. Problems, I suppose. Honey, you gotta understand your man's got flows, and I'm leaving you. So by the time I get to Phoenix, underground heads will fiend this musical genius. Trans-global by the books, like Barnes with noble hooks, armed with overlooked talented guests. So God bless crooks. The loops. Something for your troops to sit around and bye-bye. From Camel, double invest to ease stress. We brought the hip-hop, so have fun and God bless.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
Pop collars to this, wear ice to this, to this. Yo, is it something we miss? Pop collars to this, wear ice to this, to this. Is it something we miss? Yeah, like my two-way, throw bows and do the shoulder shake. We throwing bows up in here, do the shoulder shake. My two-way, oops, my shoulder shake. Oops, up, I'm throwing bows.
They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants, and if on my walk, my brody don't go too much, and he won't make with that, so you better not talk. We play with the too much, thank God he ain't find me the music, I feel like a star. They calling me on too much, cause I leveled up, I'm brand new, and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss, do it alone so there's no one to cross. Young and was hungry and scared of the dog. Daddy, he gone cause he real like a boss. I spend it all cause I feel like a boss. I'm frying, we getting some more. You burn that bitch, then my you lost. Labels they calling, I guess I'm a boss. I can never get time cause I'm playing for the spot. Remember on them days we was posted by the block. Brody got paid, he was staying with a that is me and the same, try to range with no top. Praying for the block, I was praying for my pops. Still miss touch cause he's all alone. They was staying in my socks and before he stopped, let the rain gonna drop. For the slot, I don't ever hug, getting from the I don't love dubs, got the blues in my pocket before I go broke, man. Yeah, bring the they all been asking when he gonna drop, but I got some that hit you in your top. He high, came up from nothing, put on for the block. I just been wishing that day for my pop, so I just been praying I'll make it on top. This for them days I ain't make it on time. Mama could smart cause she finally proud. Remember my was running with wild, we made it we out of the draw. They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants, and my wall, my brody don't go too much, and he won't make so you better not talk. We play with the much, thank God he found me the music, I feel like a star. He calling me on too much, cause I love it up, I'm brand new, and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss.
How you playing it, been in the air, don't know what I'm landing. I'm in league, I'm not romantic, have my cheese, I'm tired of waiting. 30K cash Monday in Vegas, do 2 limbs, I wish I saved. Getting crazy, no more friends, just me and my baby, just bought a whole Benz, I'm by Mercedes, come on, let's ride. And for your best five, been stressing and wish Mary had less time, wish Apple did too, man, we sliding in suits, nah, big, no, this story got 2 sides. 3 on 4, shake the board, we been scoring.
Need a boy who can cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth, the dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see coming over to me. Yeah. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too long, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. Look, you know it's hard to define in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. I need a baby while I'm in my prime. Need an adversary to my down and weary. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Be like, you'll be okay and everything's alright. Let me in nothing, 'cause I'm not wanting anything but your love in your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too long, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but